Welcome to the Indatrashpodcast, a variety podcast talk about sports, news, entertainment, culture, gaming, and pretty much anything else I feel like. I'm your host and worst best friend, RambossTerrible, and the man to my right, who is always looking at the world through a glass half full, MikeEhle. What's up, Mike? How you been, man?
What's going on, man? How's Thanksgiving?
I can't complain. It was actually really good. Yeah. We'll talk a little bit about it during the podcast. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Word. Cue the intro. All right, so before we get into the podcast, just kind of want to ask everybody to please go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, share, do all those things. It really does help us out a lot. We are trying to grow, right? So if you want to hang out with us, we would love for that to be a thing. So the only way that you can do that consistently is if you subscribe. So yes. We would really, really appreciate y'all if you could do that. Yeah, please.
It's a holiday.
So, yeah, just beg them, please, charity, please just like us. Mike, how was your holidays? What you got going on?
Man, it was actually nice. So, all my kids were here. My daughter-in-law, she wasn't here. She had to work. She's down in Baton Rouge. But we all just went to my folks' house, my parents' house.
Yep.
And so had the grandkids, had all my kids, had my son-in-law, my daughter's boyfriend. And man, we played Clue. That's our biggest game we always play. Every time we go to my folks' house, we're all together, we have to play Clue.
Who won?
My daughter's boyfriend.
What was the winning thing? Like, who did it?
Man, who was it? It was Scarlett in the pool house. No, the fountain. Because like every Clue board, which is funny because me and all my kids, we all have a Clue board at our house.
Is it like a different Clue board each one?
Yeah, like this one is. So when we play, we're like, damn, what's the rules on this board? Because this one, they have a fountain, they have a stable. But so Scarlett at the fountain with a rope. And man, what sucks is, so when we had all these people playing, and so you only get like 3 cards. So this game took a while.
Oh, yeah.
And the way my daughter shuffled it, I got stuck with 2 people in a place. So I didn't know what weapon to fucking choose, man. I was so fucking...
Yeah, it was fun.
The only reason why I got the weapon is because let's say I had Colonel Mustard and I had the kitchen. Well, I went into the kitchen. I said it was Colonel Mustard in the kitchen with a rope. It went all the way around the table. Nobody could show me a card. So that already told me what weapon I had.
Right.
So I figured out the weapon real quick. And now that was such, I got to travel to... Because the way it works is when you get in that room, that's where your guess is. That's the room. Like you can't be like in the kitchen, like, oh yeah, it happened in the pool house. No, you have to be in the pool house to say it. And what sucks is once it gets closer to the end, everybody calls you out of that room. Like you're working your way to the pool house. Hey, let me call Mr. Mustard over here to the damn kitchen. You're like, no, motherfucker, I'm going to the pool house. I got to read the rules like if that's how you're really supposed to do it, but that's how we play.
I mean, I don't know how the official rules are, but I mean, I usually just play house rules on every kind of board game. Yeah.
And that's the thing is we got like 8 different boards because there's like 8 of us and everybody's rule is different.
Right. Yeah, just do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, because
that's like
the board over there it has a center that I'm trying to tell everybody because what happens is you get closer to the pool house, everybody calls you back. The next person roll, he'll call that person back, and then everybody. So I'm like, they have a centerpiece that. I'm about to say you roll your dice, and once you get into that centerpiece, because that's the center of all the rooms, so you can. It's easy to get to that one. And I'm about to change the rule. Like, man, you get to that center room, that's where you make your guess, whatever. That's where you make your final decision.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty good house rule.
Yeah, because man, we were there
I would do that. Respectable. Yeah. It kind of reminds me of like with the Uno. The actual like most people play. I feel like if you. So say I play a reverse card, right? Oh no, I play the draw 4, right?
Yeah.
Then somebody else plays a draw 4 also. They could play it on top, and then the next person has to draw 8.
Yeah, get stuck with 8. Yeah,
right. That's not the way it's supposed to be played. So Uno's official like Twitter or whatever, they actually said they were like, "Oh no, you can't play a draw 4 on top of a draw 4." so you can't stack them. And then somebody commented, they were like, "We don't give a fuck what you say. Like, this is how we're playing."
Come to my house, motherfucker.
Yeah. Like, actually said, like, "We don't give a fuck" to like the official fucking rules. But it's true. I mean, you play the games the way you want to play, and I feel like it's more fun doing that way, just playing it. So you end up fucking drawing.
That way you laugh at the youngest kid, and that motherfucker starts crying.
Starts crying. He had like 2 cards left. Now he's got 17.
Exactly.
Yep. I love Uno. I think Uno's a great game.
Yeah. But yeah, we play board games. That's always game that we always play is Clue.
Nice.
I mean, you should play with like one time, because every time somebody makes a guess, everybody grabs the board. Like, and then my daughter's sitting in the corner like, "What are y'all marking?" This is only the first roll of the game. Everybody's just, okay.
All right. They've got it figured out already.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some pretty fun games out there. Like, one of my absolute favorite games is called Cards Against Humanity.
Oh yeah,
but
that's ridiculous.
Dude, that is not a child-friendly game.
No, hell, I can't play that during the holidays.
Yeah, it's really hard to find the right time to play that game, especially during the holidays, because everybody's got kids. Yeah. So it's just like, when can we play? And like, I don't know. I absolutely love that game. My sister has been consistently buying me expansion packs like every Christmas for like the last like 10 years.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
So yeah, dude, I have thousands of these cards because she just buys me expansion packs. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Any chance I get, I'll play that game. But
that was funny because you have to know the person. You got to know the table. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You get the call like, I know this motherfucker's gonna laugh at this one. Like, he always laughs.
He's got like a perverted sense of humor.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, that's the type of shit you want to play. And this other person's got like a dry sense of humor. Or like, and this person always chooses the historically accurate answer.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
he's straightforward with his answer.
Exactly. It'll be like, Abraham Lincoln's hat was made out of, and then someone would be like, fucking elf cum, or some shit like that. And then
pubic hair,
exactly.
Wool,
and then the wool. That's the guy. That's the one. I'm like, this guy fucking sucks.
He did have a wool hat. You're like, what the fuck, man? No.
Exactly. But they actually had the Cards Against Humanity people. They had a box. It was called the Bigger Blacker box. And when you open the box, it was pretty much empty. It was just a big empty box. And they were using it as like a charity thing. So if you bought one, they were giving the money to charity. But there was a hidden card in there. It was just a one card, and it was underneath the top. So like, when you open up the box, it was under the top, and you had to take a razor blade or utility knife, whatever, and cut the little outline of the card out, and underneath this like white flap, under like the paper that was glued under, was the card, and it just said a big black dick. Like, that was the
big old box just for that one card.
One card.
The bigger blacker box.
Yep, big black dick, and that was it. But that box cost like $15 or $20.
Yeah.
So that was hands down the most expensive Cards Against Humanity card.
Yeah.
But it was pretty good.
That one has to win on everything.
There's a couple cards I play that are like auto wins. Like, some of them are just so fucking funny. If like someone plays it, I just start laughing because it's so fucking ridiculous. But anyway, back to
Thanksgiving,
having good times at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I too had an enjoyable Thanksgiving. However, not actually on Thanksgiving. So nothing went down for me on Thanksgiving. It was very quiet.
Nothing, right? Or that's the way it was planned?
It was planned this way because we planned to meet my cousins all to get together and do like a cousin Thanksgiving. But the thing is, some people were working on Thanksgiving, like actually because of their jobs, like whatever they have. So we just did it on Saturday instead. So we had like a Saturday, a postponed Thanksgiving, and it was good. We all met up at my cousin's house. Her kids actually made some of the food. Like one of her daughters made the turkey. Dude, I was like, what the fuck? How does she made this?
Yeah.
And she's like 14 years old or 13 years old. I was like, she fucking crushed it.
Fucking TikTok.
Yeah, I guess. And that's what she said. She said, yeah, like all of her Instagram is basically like making different foods and shit. Yeah. But I was impressed.
My daughter, she got a ham recipe off of TikTok. And that thing, it was a Coca-Cola based one. And that shit was good.
Respect. So yeah, her food was really, really good. And I was, like I said, I was pretty impressed with it. But yeah, it was done on Saturday. And then we actually have I'm pretty happy that it was just like cousins there, and they were like cousins my age, or around my age. So
did you break out the Cards Against Humanity?
No, I fucking forgot of all times to fucking do it. But then again, she does have kids that are like 13 and 14. But borderline, maybe. But regardless, mostly everybody who was there was of age, or at least close to my age. And it's just really cool when you're finally it's cool to be around your whole family, like your mom, your uncles, your fucking, nieces, nephews, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But there's something when it's just everybody's like your age and you're like, okay, these are my people. These are the ones, I
don't have that.
So
here. They're all my friends. I'm not close to family like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like growing up with cousins and all that, I was never really close with them.
Yeah. Well, I can understand what you're saying. Like, I wasn't super close with mine either, but as we were all getting older, we're definitely getting closer, And I think it just helps that we're all.
Or did you go like up North Carolina or something, or?
No, we here down in Florida.
Yeah,
like so we all live down here.
I don't have no family that lives here in Louisiana.
Gotcha. Yeah, but I don't know. I just I like actually being able to hang out with them and.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's like a new part of my life. Yeah, it's like a different part of my life now.
Yeah, but we're not going to see each other during Christmas.
Yeah, no, we probably won't. Honestly, you're probably right. But yeah, so that's about it for Thanksgiving. Hopefully, all of you guys out there really enjoyed your Thanksgivings as well. Let us know what you guys ate in the comments down below, because that's the shit that's really.
Speaking about eating, man, that's the smartest thing I did this Thanksgiving. So I went and bought the meal prep containers. And instead of just plopping this whole tray full of turkey, I made separate meals. So that way, when it comes to heating up, I don't have to think. I just pop this box in the microwave and I just eat it. Man, that fucking was the smartest move I ever did for Thanksgiving.
That is a good idea. I feel like more people should do that. That's a pretty solid.
It was pretty, like I said, because usually I have all the stuff in one container. And then you forget about that one container that's in the back that has the corn in it. And you're like, man, that shit would have been good if I would have mixed it with the mashed potatoes, but I forgot you're back there. Toss the corn.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. So I make little meals, man. That shit was, that's what I'm going to be doing now for
everybody out there should learn something from Mike.
You're welcome.
So do that.
That was our serious advice of the day.
That was free.
Yeah.
For you guys. That was
usually
free. All you got to do is subscribe.
That's it. Tell a friend.
Respect.
Tell them what you learned about meal prepping. Yes.
So I learned something recently, and I kind of wanted to share it with you and just kind of get your thoughts, because I interact with a lot of people online.
Okay.
Quite a bit. And whether that just be through regular conversations, comments on, something I see on Facebook or Instagram, whatever. I don't know why, but I would literally every day I wake up and I have 20 to 30 people either responding to me or something like that, right? So I always go through them and because I'm always fucking commenting on people's shit.
Yeah.
So I always get a lot of responses. Anyway, I heard about this thing that I had never heard about before, and it kind of intrigued me. And it's called the dead internet theory. Have you heard about this?
No, I have not heard about the dead internet theory.
Yeah, so the dead internet theory is basically just a concept that most of the people you interact with online are fake, right?
Okay.
And are basically bots. And there's actually some legitimate proof to this, I guess, and actually data to back it up, which I found very surprising.
So it's real.
Kind of. It's not to the extent that these guys are talking about, on the full dead internet theory, but it's it's up there. Like, it's pretty bad. So dead internet theory is basically saying that like most of the people you interact with, up to like fucking like I think it was like 90-something% are all fake, right? Like it's very, very few, maybe 1 in 10 people online are actual real. Yeah. But like actually looking into it, something like between 40 and 50% of the basically of the accounts online are fake accounts. Like on Facebook, on Twitter, or whatever, X, whatever fucking social media, TikToks and shit like that. They're just fake fucking AI made accounts that are just designed to get you to click on them. Yeah. So like if you're watching like say YouTube Reels, right? And you're watching, like for me, I get a lot of like anime reels, right? So it'll be an anime clip with like music on it. And nobody made that. Some AI just made that. Like literally just fucking an AI. And I've seen literally hundreds of these, probably thousands, you know? And all of these are just fake. Every account that makes those are just fucking robots who's making those things. And like I'll make a comment on the fucking thing or whatever, and then sometimes you get responses back, but it's always just the most generic fucking responses, you know? So you're just like, these are just all complete fucking bullshit. Yeah. You know? And when it comes to like, say you're on like a political page or something like that, right? And you see something you don't like and you make a comment on it. And then you'll get, dude, you literally get into arguments with robots. Yeah, like, is that what for real. Yeah. Actual fucking bots. Yeah, because if you look at their pages, it's pretty easy to spot which ones are real people. Like they have photos with their families and fucking, you know, things like that. And then the robot ones are usually like made within the last like year or two. Yeah. And all of their posts are all the same shit. It's literally just fucking photos of like
I see those whatever. You get a random friend request and then you look at it like, man, you just opened up this fucking.
Yeah, those are all fucking robots. Oh, and that's another one where people are using these accounts for like advertising and things like that. So they'll fucking hit you up and be like, hey, you know, I'm going to be in the area. Like, are you interested in doing a photo shoot? Yeah. And it's just like, I'm going to delete this later. Haha. And like, what the fuck is this? You know, it's like weird shit like that. But legitimately, like 40% or so, like some fucking number like that, 40 to 50% of all of the fucking accounts of, and even people that you interact with on the regular are just.
I know my friends.
Well, not your friends, but you know what I'm saying? Like the people that you would interact with on comment sections and things like that are just fake. Like it's not fucking real. So like you'll get into an argument with a legitimate.
Never going to come to my house, and I gave him my address. I said, "All right, you
shocking,
fucking, keyboard warrior, come to my house." So he's never coming.
he's never going to come. I know you're going to keep waiting for him.
Exactly. I got a picture of him on my fucking mirror, and I look at him every day when I'm working out.
That just makes you mad. It's good motivation.
Exactly. So he's not real.
Yeah, dude, I get into a lot of arguments online, and
I know you're like the type that does that.
I really am the type to just fucking argue online. So it's not the best. It's a good stress relief, I guess.
Yeah, but that's about the only thing.
Yeah, I don't really. I'm still waiting for that motherfucker. No, I don't really take it seriously, you know. I'm not like a troll. Like I don't just say things to fucking like get people pissed. Like I'll say things like to go against what they're saying, but I try to give them fucking like actual information, you know. And then people don't like information. So and then I get told that to do my research, and I'm just like, what?
Like I just gave you some research.
Yeah, I'm literally just posted the fucking like study to you, and you're like, no, I don't like how that sounds. Yeah. Like I'm not gonna read this. Oh, like that's another one I get. Like I'll write a big fucking thing to them, like explaining, and they're like, dude, I'm not reading that fucking paragraph. Yeah. I'm like, you guys are so fucking stupid.
Fucking robots, man.
It is. It's just robots. Apparently, that's all I've been arguing with is fucking robots.
Damn.
But yeah, so that was
like the little scammer thing I had. I told you I was working, messing with that scammer on my text message. Man, I sent her that selfie. I ain't heard nothing.
Nothing. Oh,
that fucking selfie I took off the internet. I said,
"Yep,
hey, I'm a travel nurse," and I showed her my picture. Nothing. She probably like, oh, this motherfucker's good.
Yep, he's good. Oh, you caught on.
Yeah.
He's
a
quick
scammer
study.
talking to a scammer.
Yep.
She probably
Dude, half the time now, when the scammers text me, I literally just ask them the same questions, like back and forth. Yeah. So like they'll be like, "Hi, I'm Mary," like blah 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 blah. I'm like, "Hi, Mary, I'm Sue," and they'll be like, "Oh, where do you live?" I'm like, "Oh, I live in Boston. Where do you live?" Yeah. And then they'll be like, "Oh, I live in fucking whatever," and then I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. Where do you live?" I just keep fucking asking them the same shit.
When I was talking to her, this last one I was talking to, she's like, "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Tennessee, but I travel a lot." And then she says, "I'm from New York." I said, "I travel to New York probably about 11 months out of the year." So like, pretty much, I'm fucking from New York.
Exactly.
Because that's where she was, and she didn't catch on. Oh, her Tennessee's so beautiful. You're lucky to live there. And I want to be like, I only live there for a month out of the year.
Yeah, exactly. No, she definitely didn't catch on. And I feel like a lot of those scammers, like, they kind of pass you around. Like, I feel like there's like a fucking just an office somewhere of just people scamming.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, well, the person with the best English starts it off, and then as the scam kind of falls apart, the English just gets worse and worse.
Send the recovery team in.
Yeah, it gets pretty bad.
You got to get it back. We're losing them. We're losing.
Yeah.
Get them back.
So I have this brain teaser for you.
Brain teaser.
And yeah, it's kind of interesting.
I don't think I've done a brain teaser in a long time.
Yeah, I think you'll be all right.
Shit, I don't know.
So it's literally just 2 sentences, right? And you just have to choose which pill you want. It's called red pill, blue pill.
Red pill,
all right?
Blue pill. All right.
That's it, all right? So, all right, it goes like this. If greater than 50% of people take the blue pill, right? Everybody who took the blue pill, or everybody lives, whether you took red or blue, right? Because everybody's got to take a pill.
So greater than 50% took the blue pill.
Yep. So say everybody in the country, all right? Everybody who's over 18 years old, right? Yeah. Everybody's got to make a choice. You're either going to take the red pill or you're going to take this blue pill. You have to take the pill. Otherwise, you just die. You just get shot. You're dead. Okay?
Right.
So, again, and there's no rhyme or reason to this. It's literally just these 2 pills, right? Okay. If more than 50% of people take the blue pill, everybody lives, all right? Whether you took the red pill or the blue pill, if more than 50% of people take the blue pill, everyone lives, all right? However, on the flip side of that, if less than 50% of people take the blue pill, only the people who took the blue pill will die.
Oh, damn.
Okay? So which pill do you take?
But so there's nothing to take for red. Red ain't no thing. Everybody just takes the blue.
Well, what do you mean red is no thing?
Because, I mean, okay, so you're saying, so over 50, everybody lives. Under 50, people who took it die. Who took the blue pill die.
Yes.
I think humanity wins, man. I think everybody's going to take the blue pill.
You think everybody's going to take the blue pill?
Because the red pill don't give you no benefit.
And that's the brain teaser.
Yeah.
So it's very funny you said that. You said everybody's going to take the blue pill, right? So you would think everybody would take the blue pill and be like, oh, okay, well, let me take this blue pill because if I take the blue pill, everybody lives.
Yeah.
Right?
The only person who cares is Thanos. Thanos is the only one who doesn't care.
Besides Thanos. Okay, but here's the thing. If you look at this again and you kind of word it differently, but it's the same outcomes kind of, right?
Yeah.
If you reword it, it literally says if you take the red pill, you live. Or if less than 50% of people take the blue pill, they die.
Yeah.
So basically, this is like a game theory kind of thing. It's kind of weird. But the right answer is to take the red pill. If everybody takes the red pill, everybody lives.
Well, yeah. But if everybody takes the blue pill, everybody lives.
If everybody takes the red pill, yeah, but here's the thing. If less than half the people take the blue pill, then those blue pill people die.
Nobody's going to even take the red pill because there's no benefit in it.
But there's no danger to it.
There is. People are going to die.
nobody's going to die. That's the thing. With the red pill, nobody dies.
Because if, let's say 40% take blue and 60% take red, 40% dies.
40% of
all the blue people.
The blue people die. Right. Yeah. So if you took the red pill, you live.
Yeah, you would live.
So there's no risk to taking the red pill.
Yeah,
if you take the red pill, you live.
Yeah. But
you're not by taking the red pill, you're not causing the blue people to die.
They're causing themselves to die?
They're basically killing themselves by making a shitty decision. Yeah, because if they take the red pill, there's no risk.
If you take the blue pill, 50% everybody lives. But if you take the red, you get like $1 million. That'll be like, oh man, that's some greedy shit. That's some greedy shit.
That's different. Yeah. That's a different
question. I would think humanity was still Trump, but I see what you're saying. But that's crazy. Yeah, because if everybody took red, no harm, no foul.
There's nothing happens.
If you always took red, you're gonna win.
Yeah, you can't lose by taking red. You can't die.
Yeah,
exactly. The blue people are taking all the risk.
Yeah,
there's no reward to taking red other than not dying.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, it's not like you beat something; you just didn't die.
That's pretty interesting.
So, yeah, but it's kind of an interesting brain teaser, right?
Yeah, it actually when you look at it like damn, that is true. Like I could have just took red and not even worry about it. Go to sleep.
Nothing. Because when I was when I heard this brain teaser, I did the same thing you did.
Yeah.
I did the same thing with the blue thing. I was like, oh yeah, I'll take the blue pill.
Yeah.
I was like, most people are going to be good people and take the blue pill. And then I was thinking about it. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, wait a second here.
Think about myself for a minute.
Yeah. It's like if everybody just acts selfishly and is like, no, fuck everybody. Yeah. Everybody lives.
Everybody pop the results out like, you sorry motherfucker.
Yep. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cool.
That is pretty interesting. I like that.
Yep. So I would ask you guys out there to write your replies down below, but now you know the answer.
Yeah.
But let us know if you originally chose the blue pill or the red pill and your reasoning behind it, because I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So let us know
in the comment section. That first question you ever hear, you probably do all that thinking like, well, fuck, I'll just take the blue pill. Everybody's going.
That's literally what I did. Like I heard it and I was like, yeah, take the blue pill. It's that's the 50% chance. I'm like, yeah, I'll take that.
Man, you know what they really did that and said the same question? Everybody be like, let me just get that blue pill. And then some people are going like half the world be like, I'm just gonna take the red because some people think differently.
Yeah.
And we all just
but then when you reword it, it literally just means do you want to take this red pill and just survive?
Yeah.
Or do you want to take a risk with this blue one?
Yeah.
That's literally the question.
Man,
so I thought that was kind of
like
funny.
That.
Yep. I thought that was pretty cool. With these, speaking of like the dead internet thing from before, right? It's kind of looking at some stuff online, and it got me thinking about like what groups I'm in for like Facebook, right? Like, is most of the groups I'm in like just run by robots and shit like that? So one of the groups I'm in is called the Slow as Fuck Running Group.
Yep.
Running Club.
Yep. Don't trust them.
So with that, primarily it seems like it's mostly it mostly does its job of getting people who run slow to like get a little motivation to kind of go out, like people will be like, oh, I run like a 15-minute fucking mile or something, and then other people are like, who cares, you got out of bed and you fucking did it, right? Like that's the shit.
Always start with the first step. Man,
yeah, exactly. It's just small things like that to keep each other motivated.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, you'll see a post of somebody who's just like, oh man, I really tried, but I couldn't get my 7-minute mile 10K pace. And people are like, bro, what the fuck are you in this group for?
Yeah, exactly. What's the other group?
Yeah, like you're in the wrong group. Like 7-minute fucking miles. And I understand that being fast is subjective, right? Everybody looks at, their own speed differently, right? So 7 minutes to me might be insanely fast, but to him, it's not fast, right?
Yeah.
Like whatever. But context matters. You gotta fucking know your group, right? You gotta know who you're talking to.
Read the room.
Exactly. So when people are humble bragging like that, like it drives me fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like I hate that more than anything.
You should just put a cookie emoji on his fucking comments. Get this motherfucker a cookie.
Yeah, like I don't. Does that bother you, or am I just being fucking overly sensitive about it?
I mean, I can understand, but like, I'm not into those groups. I'm in those fucking veteran groups where people just, man, some of the comments on the veteran things like, man, my service animal just died. Can he get benefits? Like, what the fuck? Like, those are the ones I look at. Like, hey, get the fuck out of here.
Can he get buried at the cemetery with me? That's actually a pretty interesting question. Can you answer that? Like, what happens if your service animal dies?
I do not know. I think nothing. I think you just.
What about if an animal dies, like a like say a dog, a bomb sniffing dog or something dies in Afghanistan? Do they get honors?
We did a burial at sea for 3 law enforcement dogs.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I actually really like that. I like that. People, because like, I mean, if those dogs are doing that shit to help us out,
Yeah, we did a burial at sea for 3 dogs.
That's good. That's really good. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and I know law enforcement does stuff for dogs too.
What does?
The law enforcement, police officers.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. I know. That shit's pretty sad. Like, I'll see stuff on I'll see just random things about that once in a while, like a police dog fucking killed in line of duty and they're holding like a fucking full like vigil for it. Yeah. That shit makes me sad, dude. Like, I get more sad for like dogs dying and shit like that than I do for people.
They don't deserve it. They know.
I agree.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that, like I said, they're just doing it to help us. Like, they're doing it to help their fucking master, basically, because they're not doing that shit because they fucking were, that's what the fuck they want to do.
Yeah, I'm getting paid for this. I get boned for this. You're like, no.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So like shit like that really, I like it when people pay their respects to animals like that. Yeah. I also really hate when people treat their animals like shit. Man, like that shit kills me. There's a group out here, like Orange County something shelter, like dog shelter. I follow it on Instagram, and they had a dog. His name was Mashed Potatoes, and he was like a big old fucking beefy. I think he was like a Mastiff mix. No, he's like a Mastiff mix. He was big, but he was like a gentle fucking giant. And his owners, I guess, had to give him up because they had too many dogs or some shit like that. And like, when I read shit like that, it fucking pisses me off, because I'm like, you can't do a little bit of fucking research beforehand before you fucking get this dog to know, like, you won't be able to keep him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that shit just drives me crazy. And like, okay, so this, I'm actually putting this out there to everyone. Do not get your fucking family members a dog for Christmas. Yeah, for like, a dog is not a fucking Christmas gift. Like, I get it if it's okay, if you know that you're gonna keep like a 15 fucking year commitment, right? If you're cool with that, it's a fine gift, fine Christmas gift. But if you're just getting it as a puppy because, oh, it's cute and I want my kids to have a fucking cute dog on Christmas, like, that's not cool, So don't fucking do shit like that. Like, it fucking drives me crazy. Yeah. Did you with your dogs, you went to a breeder for those?
Yeah. I think my next dog, I think after my these whatever I hate to think about it, but I think I'm gonna do rescues from now on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because going on Instagram, I didn't have Instagram before I got my pups, and going on Instagram and just looking at all these stories, I'm like, man, because I followed this one in California, man, they got some beautiful dogs over there.
Yeah.
And they're just looking for a home. And I was like, man, I'll go to California and pick one up, because those dogs they got in California, man, because a lot of them are like pit bulls and all that, because nobody wants pit bulls.
Yep.
They get that bad name. And, man, I got my Microbully. He's not really a pit bull, but he has that bloodline. And boy, that dude, he's so fun, so loyal.
Yep.
I tell you, I had no problem with. He's the wild one of the bunch.
Yeah. Well, I think once my dogs go, gonna do it's called Rover. Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay, so Rover is like basically it's like Airbnb for dogs. So like if somebody needs you to watch their dog because they're going on vacation, you put up your house for like, I'll dog sit for you. Basically a dog sitting Airbnb thing. And that
might be a good idea.
I think I would do something like that. Primarily, like, I got a big ass yard. It's all fenced in, like, there's not really any risk to the dogs to hurt themselves. My house is dog proofed already,
Yeah.
And even if they fucking come inside and piss or shit, like I have tiles, so it's super easy to kind of clean.
Just push mine up to tiles too.
Yeah. So it's a pretty lucrative thing to do, especially if you're like retired and you ain't got nothing going on.
Yeah.
Like it's not bad. But the thing is, like, I can't do it now because I have 2 dogs, you know,
don't blame.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking. You don't. It's my fault. No, but Bo's a dickhead. And he can't deal with other dogs, so not gonna risk it.
By looking at him.
Most people can. The dude is fucking. Dude, he's so weird. He's such a weirdo. Like, I don't understand. He's so aggressive, but he's such a pussy at the same time.
My French Bulldog is such a weirdo.
Really? They're just like, what is with these dogs with the flat faces? They're so fucking weird.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
Gotta love him.
Anyway, let's go ahead and do our question. Let's knock that shit out. All right. For those of you who don't know, I have a list of 400 plus questions that I ask Mike every week. He chooses a number, and then we just read that number, and he answers it. Basically, basically just answers those questions.
And he gets to know each other better. So
yes, because that's literally the list.
You want to know about Nick, about this wild life he lives?
It's definitely not that wild.
Look at some of the other shows.
According to Mike, apparently I'm very abusive.
He is abusive. He's abusive, and he's seen a lot of death around.
So many dead people everywhere.
Yeah.
All right. So Mike, go ahead and choose a number, and let me see let me mark off whatever one you choose.
216.
216. Closest one. Excuse me. The closest one to that is 202. So 216.
Okay. That's 10. It sounds just like a number that I never thought of. So
216 is going down, going down. All right. What is one childhood memory that will always stay close to your heart and you will never forget?
Childhood memory close to my heart.
Yep.
I don't know if it's like, I don't know why it's such a, but I always remember so when my dad was stationed in Spain, when he was on deployment, or they call it TDY in the Air Force, and my mother, she was working at the bowling alley. Well, so my mother would work late, so she has to take me and my brother because she just doesn't want to quit the job. And this was back in the 80s. So, man, me and my brother used to hang out at the bowling alley all day while my mother was working. And she'd give us all these little, back then I forgot what kind of, they were called squeezes, I think. But they're like the Kool-Aid drinks, the little, you screw off the cap. Yeah, I think they were called squeezes back then. But
they were shaped like a bottle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they had a little like twisty thing at the top. And you fucking, Yep, I know exactly what you're talking.
We used to drink squeezes all day, and she used to give us money for the arcade. And then at night, because she don't get off till like, I don't even know. I was young at the time. I didn't fucking read time like that. But I just know we used to sleep in the car when she gets off. That way she'd just drive us to the house, and then she'd pick us up, carry us into the house, and we just go to sleep. And I don't know why she just let me stop. My mom always worked. My mom always had all these like jobs, like working at the bowling alley late at night. Then we moved to Louisiana. They opened up casinos, working at the casinos late at night. So when my dad is TDY, well, in Louisiana, we stayed in the house. We were old enough we could stay in the house. But I don't know why I always remember when we lived in Spain, just sleeping in the back of the car.
That's pretty good.
Life. Yeah, that was life, man. You know, and that was the 80s. That was cool in the 80s, you know.
Yeah. No, that's respectable.
Yeah,
I like it.
We had a little hatchback. She put down a little hatchback, and because hatchbacks, you're in the trunk and you're in the back seat.
Yeah.
We just made that our little bed, and me and my brother just slept back there while my mom worked.
Nice.
Good times.
That actually, that's pretty good. Let me see. What about me? A childhood memory that I like. So I don't even know if this is considered childhood, I guess. But it was like, it's mostly my teenage years, I guess. Early teenage. Does that count?
Yeah. You're a child.
I was still a child, yeah. Like if I got arrested, I was still, a child. But
exactly.
Anyway, it was basically it was like my group of friends, and one of my best friends, he would sometimes throw parties at his house, right? When his parents were gone or whatever. So we were having a party at his house, and there was this girl who she shit on the stairs.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
What was her name? I'm just kidding.
I don't want to say, but she shit on the steps.
Are you still
And the
friends
thing
with
is,
this person?
no, I was never friends with this person.
Okay.
But the thing is, like, I feel bad.
You
Because she was always kind of like a weird girl as it was, and like didn't have a lot of friends, and like kind of just showed up at the party, and people were like, "Yeah, I guess you can stay, whatever, fuck it,
yeah,
right?"
You're here.
You're here, yeah, cool. But yeah, she got so fucking drunk, and somehow she wound up shitting on herself or like in her dress or something like that, and she was on the stairs and like just kind of dragging herself down the stairs.
Oh man, sliding down.
So she. Yeah, basically like slid down the
wiping her ass
steps
like a dog.
Yeah.
Man, are you?
And the thing is, these stairs had carpets, so they were.
I'm thinking like the wood, but damn,
it was white carpet.
Yeah, because usually carpets on stairs are usually a light color for some reason.
It was so bad. Oh god!
How long did y'all let her live there?
So bad.
Did she remember like next day?
So I have a friend. We call my friend Teabag. Her name is Teabag. I don't want to say her full name or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Teabag, she got so fucking mad. She kicked this girl out. It was like, get the fuck out. It's not even her house, but she was just like, she was kind of always like the. I don't want to say the mom of the group, but she definitely like was able to kind of keep the, when people were getting rowdy, she was the one to kind of fucking, bring things back. So yeah, Teabag fucking just freaked out and kicked that girl out.
I haven't felt like these steps were probably like 12 steps.
Bro, it was a lot of steps. It was literally to the second floor of the house.
A New York house has like
it was it was tall. And I was just like,
man, how was it at school the next day? Fuck.
I don't think anybody brought it up because it was just so embarrassing. Like one of those things that you're just like, all right, let's just forget that this fucking ever happened.
Yeah. Especially teenagers. Shit.
Yeah, exactly. We were teenagers. We were like 15, 16 years old. Yeah. It was real bad. But that is one of my favorite goddamn memories of. I don't know why. I just thought that shit was so goddamn funny. She fucking snail trailed it down the fucking steps.
That's what it's called. That's that Charlie Murphy and Rick James. Nice place you got.
Fuck your couch. Be a real shame if someone shit on these steps.
Make myself a little comfortable.
Exactly.
Damn. Did the parents catch on?
Huh?
Did the parents catch on?
I don't know. I'm not really sure. I don't think we ever got caught having these parties. I know when I had a party at my house, I never got caught.
Yeah.
Well, I never got caught having the party. I got caught drinking because there was beer tops, like little beer, fucking caps, right?
Yeah.
That I didn't clean up because it was like under the couch or some shit like that. And then they found them like weeks later. They're cleaning under fucking whatever, and they found them. And they were like, "Who's been fucking drinking?" So I didn't get caught for the party. I got caught for drinking a beer in the house or whatever. So I just admitted to drinking the beer rather than saying I had a fucking house full of fucking drunk teenagers.
Yeah. Well, we found fucking 16 bottle caps. Yeah.
I was fucking hammered.
Exactly. That's where those went.
And then I shit on the steps.
Yeah, exactly. But I cleaned that. So.
Yeah, dude. We used to have some fun as like teenagers. We did some dumb shit, but
yeah, we did some.
Nobody ever really
like,
got in any trouble.
My house has a basement, and so I remember we went out to the lake one time, and then this at the time in our lives we were drinking Everclear. We just thought Everclear was a cool.
Oh goddamn!
Yeah, Everclear and Hawaiian Punch, man. That shit.
That's crazy. Oh,
the Hawaiian Punch. We get drunk over there because we've been drinking there all day, and my buddy passes out. We got to get him back to my house. My parents are home. We go in the backyard, open up the fucking basement window, just roll his ass in there. That motherfucker dropped by about like 4 feet, just landed on the couch. All right, man, we're going out. We went back out, went to the club. It fucking about 4 hours later, he meets us at the club and everything. But fuck, man, we're just fucking.
That's
dumb.
awesome.
Just dumb.
There was so same best friend. He had a Ford Explorer, and he would pick me up outside of my house after my curfew was up, right? So like I had to be home by 11 o'clock or something like that, 10:30. And he would drive afterwards because he didn't have a curfew. He can do whatever the fuck he wanted. He was, I don't know, he could do whatever. But regardless, he would come to my house and wait outside. And we had a fairly big property. It was like an acre and a half, and the house was towards the ass end of the acre and a half. So I had a big front yard, right? So he could park at the end of basically the end of the driveway, which fucking, is kind of long. And you wouldn't hear the car from inside the house, right? So basically, I would just run down the driveway and fucking jump into his car. And then we just drive around my fucking neighborhood, doing stupid shit. So there was one time there was this girl who I had a crush on. And she knew I had a crush on her. Like, it was a pretty known thing. And there's another story to this one. I might have told that other story. But anyway, so we're driving around. And we're all fucking smoking. Like, he had some of the cannabis on him.
Yeah,
right?
really, man.
Yeah. So we were smoking in his car, and fucking him and his girlfriend his girlfriend was in the front seat, me and this other girl were in the back seat, and him and his girlfriend we parked or whatever, so they start like making out, and then me and the other girl just kind of sitting in the back, and it's kind of like quiet and just listening to music. I'm just like exactly, just waiting. I kind of look over at her, she's looking at me, and I'm like, you want to make out? And she's like, no. So I was like, oh, fuck. Dude, I got out of the car and I just sat on the curb.
So, you want to play fucking tic-tac-toe or something?
I felt like such a fucking loser. And the fact that I got out of the car, like, in protest of, like, being sad.
Yeah.
Even bigger loser. I was
you ever see Tropic Thunder?
Yeah.
Little Asian baby puts on the ground.
Exactly. Yep.
I just want to go home.
Yep. That was pretty much it.
Yeah, damn.
So, yeah, that was bad. But the thing is, it was the same girl from, I don't know if I ever told you the story about the printer with the printer paper.
No?
Okay, so basically, I was in this, we had this class that was journalism, right? And we had just finished writing up our, like, I don't know, some like newspaper article thing or whatever. And the journalism teacher, she's like, hey guys, I brought in the really good paper for your newspaper articles, right? Like, this is like really good, like thick, like awesome stock paper. Like, and she's like, I bought each of these myself. She's like, I only have 20 of them, or like I only have 30 of them, and each paper costs like $2 each, right? So she's like, I have 30 of them. She's like, and I bought them myself. So please don't go to print anything until I say, give you the okay. Dude, no more than 2 seconds later, this fucking thing starts printing out. And it was because I was printing it out, like, it was a joke for this girl who I liked, the same girl who told me no. It was, I made in paint, like a stick figure of her with like big old titties or whatever, and like the skinny body and like big head. And a stick figure girl comes out, right? And it prints out on this fucking super expensive paper, just the stick figure. And then she grabs it, and because like she's still in front, she grabs the paper and she's like, what the hell is this? Who did this? And then the second part comes out, and then it says Love Ramos.
Oh, you fucking idiot. Yeah. $6 right there. Wait. Fuck.
Yep.
Hey.
Yep.
If you didn't win her that day, I don't know how you're gonna win her.
And she was in my class, like that's why I did it. It was meant to. Like,
you had to win her over with that one. That was the biggest fucking proposal right there. That was expensive.
Yep. So that was my
needless to say,
failure.
We never talked after that.
Needless to say, she didn't want to make out with me.
Oh man, you ruined that.
Yep.
But she's missing out, though. She's missing.
Oh, she's missing out. She could have had all this.
All this.
This could have all been hers.
Make her cards every year because I can afford more stock paper.
I can afford the best paper.
Make you a Christmas card every year.
God, that was so fucking funny back then, though. Like, I was so embarrassed. Just like, because I knew that second page was coming. I fucking knew it. That was the worst part. Like, when it came out, just the first thing, and it said, like, Kate at the top or whatever. And then, like, the stick figure of Kate. She was just like, what the fuck? Who did this? And then Kate was embarrassed because she was the only Kate in the fucking, class or whatever. And then, so she was embarrassed that this fucking stick figure was fucking her, obviously. And then the fucking second page comes out. Love Ramboss.
Yeah, who did that? Come on, guys.
Who did this?
Stop fucking around.
Who did this?
We're gonna find out.
Solid detective work there, teacher. How'd you catch me?
I would have got away with it too.
If it weren't for this damn second page. Yep. So that was my journalism class experience.
Yeah, I got an F. I failed that class.
Yep. Good times. Good times. Yeah. So that's my childhood memories. There's a couple of them in there for you.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. See, you gotta listen to his memories. He got them all.
Yep. That's it. So that's all I got for that. All right. So before we get out of here, what's something that you've been enjoying this week that you would like to share with the audience?
Going out with what's called
the one audience member.
Yeah, the one audience member. Pay attention. This is gonna blow your mind. But we watched Moana 2 with my granddaughter. That was fun. Moana 2 is a pretty good movie, and she actually.
I heard it's not as good as 1.
It's not as good as 1, but she sat there. We had because we got was it not IMAX? Regal? Not Regal.
RPX.
Cinemark, I think so.
Oh, Cinemark, okay.
And they got like the stadium seats, right, with the reclined seats and all that.
Nice.
So like in front of you, got all this room in front of you, and then like it's stacked up like a stadium. So the person, if my granddaughter stands up, the person behind, they're gonna be able to see the movie. So she's
they're not gonna see nothing.
Yeah, she's just running back and forth, and then we should stop, watch the movie. She applauded when they pulled up the island and shit like that. It was pretty good. And then I watched Gladiator 2. And man, every time I watched Gladiator 2 and I saw Denzel, and I love Denzel, I'm a Denzel fan. But man, like his character just gave me P. Diddy vibes, man, because he just felt so fucking shady and shit like that. Like,
really?
It feels like he's like always at a P. Diddy party. That's all I could think of watching his character was.
Damn, was he always covered in baby oil?
It felt like he always had something because like he's like kissing dudes' hands and kissing dudes on the side of the cheek. And I said, man, it just feels like a fucking P. Diddy party for some fucking reason while I'm watching this shit. Like,
you're like, why am I so turned on right now?
He's doing like his character. I feel like he's like a real shady character, but it's a good movie.
I mean, is that what he's supposed to be? Is he supposed to be shady? Oh, yeah, he's doing a good job.
There's a reason why he acts the way he does.
Okay, I mean, but would you recommend people go watch it?
Oh yeah, I loved it. Like they give like they talk about the first one a little bit and then tie it in together because I was wondering how they're gonna tie it in because I looked at more as Gladiator 2 as the what's called before the fall of Rome, but you know like how they did all the gladiator shit in the arena. That's what I looked at Gladiator 2. I didn't look at it as a continuation from Gladiator, for the first Gladiator.
Is it a continuation or no?
It kind of is. As a matter of fact, yeah, it is.
So if you didn't see Gladiator 1, would Gladiator 2 still make sense?
Yes. Because they'll show you the backstories of it, like the reason why.
Okay. All right. So I'll probably watch it. So I wasn't going to watch Gladiator 2 because Gladiator 1 is one of my favorite movies, like of all time. It's in my like top 5.
Yeah.
And I didn't want that to be tarnished by a shitty sequel.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wasn't going to watch it, but you are not the first person I've heard say Gladiator 2 is actually worth the watch.
Yeah.
It's not. They say it's not as good as Gladiator 1, but it's a decent enough sequel.
Yeah.
That
it
it's
has
worth
a good
the watch.
storyline to it and stuff like that, and it does feed off of one. Just like this one part of the storyline that it'll show you what it's about.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'll probably end up going to see that.
But man, if you got Peacock,
nice.
you got to watch.
I don't.
Those That Die or something like that, or Those About to Die. And it's about the gladiator lifestyle.
Were we watching that?
Yeah, we were watching that. Yeah, no, Milwaukee.
Yeah,
Kansas City.
Yeah, when we went to Kansas City, we were watching it. Okay, nice. Okay,
man, I actually watched that whole thing. That shit, and that's what I thought. Gladiator 2. I thought it's kind of like almost that storyline when it deals with the emperors and all that.
Right. Okay. Yeah, because I remember seeing something, and I was like, there was like a tiger fight going down or some shit. But yeah, it looked like it would have been pretty good. All right, so I'm probably not going to see it because I don't have Peacock. So I've been watching the show Dan to Dan. I know you've been watching it also.
Yeah.
Dude, that intro is so good. It's literally like one of the only shows that I'll watch the actual intro for every time.
Every time, yeah.
Like I don't know what it is about it. The song itself is good. The fucking animation's good. It's like, I don't know, well paced. Like it's just an overall great intro. So I really like it. But the show itself is fucking great. So that's kind of what I'm enjoying this week. I don't really have much to say about it. I do have a show that I'm looking forward to watching. It's called Arcane. It's on Netflix.
Hey, my son watches that. He said that's pretty good too.
Apparently, it's one of the best animated anything ever made.
Yeah.
It's also
that much praise, but he said it's pretty good.
Dude, it's like for if you look up like the top animated shows like by rating or whatever, it's at the top. It's literally like going to be number 1 or 2. If you look up the most expensive animated show ever made, it's also at the top. It cost something like $250 million to make that show. Yeah, some crazy amount of money. But I mean, people say it's worth it, so it's made a whole shit ton. I think it's made like $400 million since it's come out, so it's definitely made its money back. So yeah, I'm gonna watch some Arcane. But that's pretty much it. I don't really have too much. Oh, I'm not gonna be here next week because I have some shit going on. But yeah, so no episode next week, just so you know. Besides that, have we got anything else? We good?
No, I think we're good.
Respect.
Give me another glass before we go. You know.
Nice. Another some more tea. I see.
Tea. Yes.
That's what we tell the folks.
Nice glass of
tea.
It's a southern thing, you know. I just have to keep it in this fancy bottle. Tastes
respect. All right. So if you've been enjoying hanging out with us, please go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, share, do all those things. We really appreciate it. We are trying to grow. If you just been having a good time hanging out with 2 friends and you want to be one of our friends, by all means, join the crew. We'd love to hang out with you. All right. If you want to see more of us, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram. You can also find me on Twitch. I tend to do that from time to time. All you gotta do is search Ramboss the Terrible. And if you want the audio versions of us, you can just listen to us on Spotify.
Yeah.
Hear our sexy voices.
Hell yeah.
And remember, bad decisions make for the best stories. Peace out.
Peace.